I will tell you jokes here. These stories have nothing to do with me. I just read them in the front of the camera. I have not created or invented them either. These jokes are fictional, fictious. They are not real. And now to the stories. Why are the prices so low in some states? It's because they use minicalculators. They count in minimal amounts, minimal prices. Oh, my darling girl, my dear lovely girlfriend. You and me, we are sitting in a rowing boat in the bay. The moon is shining so white, and I am so touched by the romance. You are so lovely, so lovely, and I feel that the tears slowly, so slowly, fills the boat and sinks the boat. A lady was sitting on the dock and dangling with her legs. Wee! Do you sit here and fish, man? I asked. Yes, she said. Then you will get no luck with the fishing tryouts, because you're already sitting on the bait, I said. Pay attention to the fact that when I say I in this joke story, or in the other joke stories, then I don't mean I or me here, but I or me is a fictious, fictional, invented person. An old guy, a really very old man, watched down at his wife's bush. His wife is in the same age range as himself, by the way. Have you begun to be grey-haired down there? Do you get grey hair down there? The man asked. That is cobweb. That is spider web, spider net. You're moron, you slowpoke idiot! Girls were sitting in a group and discussed about a man who suddenly died quickly on his deathbed. We must let the grief take its time, as priests, pastors say, one of them said. After 10 to 20 seconds of silence, she said again that she thought that they had sorrowed enough. Now I think we ought to socialize and have fun instead, and leave those boring memories behind us. I also think we should socialize with each other from behind, from back behind, one other girl said. From back behind. One human traveled to France. He had studied French 4 years, but could not speak the French language. When it became the time to ask that how much the food at the hotel did cost, then he pointed at the food at the table and then at the money in his hand. The receptionist, I mean one girl in the staff, stretched up her hands as she did not know anything about the food prices. Like this. And said, "Baby!" And he said, "We, baby! We can have a baby." I hate to go to weddings, one person once said, because I always hear from the older relatives that, well, soon it's your turn. So I have begun to do the same thing, but on funerals instead. I used to say to them always that soon it's your turn to die. What the heck? Why do you come with a waffle iron to the business meeting when everybody else have their laptops? The company boss asked the employee. Ouch! Oh, what a mistake! Oi, 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 the employee said. Well, they look the same. They have nearly the same size too. Both the waffle iron and the laptop. Well, that means that the rest of the family now have smeared the computer screen with waffle batter, with waffle sludge, waffle grease. Well, the computer screen at my home must be full with that now. Oh, what the heck? Well, the employee said. Thou shalt not throw stones in glass house. You shall not throw stones in a glass house. But if you live in a glass house, then you should throw in the basement. We will take the vacation at different places, my wife and I, this year, one person once said. What does she think about that then? The other person asked. Well, I don't know, because she has not came back from that vacation yet, the first person answered. The fire is usually loose this year, the fire master said. What did one ocean say to other ocean? Well, nothing. It just waved. What does an ice bear say? I don't know, but it breaks the ice. It's an icebreaker. I'm sitting on the edge of a table, one person said. It's very hot here. Like this. Well, why? Why is it hot? Another person asked. Well, the first person said that, well, it's 90 degrees. Like this. 90 degrees. Simba was moving too slow, so I told him to move faster. An old lady was at a health control in a doctor's office. The doctor controlled her general health. The doctor said, I don't find anything that's wrong with you. No diagnosis, illnesses or diseases. But I will write a recipe, a prescription to you anyway. The lady asked, oh, so Mr. Doctor likes food cooking too? A couple argued and fought with each other. The girl is very fat and weighs at least 300 kilograms. The girl complained as usual and said that the boyfriend had his legs very far from each other. He always had a wide, huge gap between his legs. A huge gap like this. It's so wide so a pig can run through it. A pig could easily run through under there. Run! Just run then, you pig! The boy screamed. Donald Duck is dead. A serial killer made that evil deed. A serial killer killed. A lady and a couple met. The couple is a husband and a wife. A lady asked another lady in the couple, "Do you wake up grouchy?" The other lady answered, "No, I just let my husband sleep." One dude asked his friend that, "Do you used to talk with your wife when you make love with each other?" The friend answered and said that, "Yes, if the wife calls on the telephone right at that moment, then it can happen. Miracles comes in cans. Just say 'I can' to everything and also do it. That's what you say that you can. And a miracle can happen." A mirror was introduced to a person who never has seen a mirror before. That human asked that what the mirror was for something. And that person who introduced the mirror said that, "That is a picture of your sister. Wine should be tested in a French test in France. It was a wine test, an up-corked, stupid test." The patient asked the sick sister, the nurse, that, "Sister, can I get a sleeping pill?" The nurse answered and said that, "You must wait until the night nurse comes. You will get the sleeping pill from the night nurse." The patient answered and said that, "Oh yeah, I should hold myself awake until that then." One lady went to a doctor. The doctor said that she is crazy. The lady then said that, "I am not satisfied to this opinion. I need a new opinion and a new decision." The doctor said that, "You are fat too." At a couple therapist's office, a discussion occurred about conflict management in the marriage. One couple were there in therapy. The couple therapist said, "We have never had problems with our communication in our marriage. It depends on our educations. I have a movie actor scholarship behind me. I have educated myself to a movie actor before I became a couple therapist. And my wife has educated herself to a professional communicator. My wife is a master in the art of talking, and when she begins to talk, then I act as if I'm listening." One customer came into a photography and camera shop. The customer ordered one Kodak Color film. The stuff in there were foreigners. The customer asked that, "I want to buy a color film to my camera that has the brand name Kodak Color. Do you have the Kodak Color brand here?" The cashier heard a little bit wrong and answered with an accent in English but with a foreign accent. The cashier said that, "My name is Kodjo Akolor. You can't buy me. Not yet anyway. It's not possible." One customer came into a photography and camera shop who spoke English but with foreign accent. "I want to buy a Kodjo Akolor film to my camera, a film with the brand name Kodjo Akolor," the customer said. A staff member cashier answered and said, "We don't have any color film for cameras with that Kodjo Akolor brand name." The staff member cashier asked, "Where have you heard or seen that we should have that kind of color film for cameras here?" The customer answered and said, "My name is Kodjo Akolor, a camera film brand that has the same name exists too also. Its name is Kodjo Akolor too." The staff member answered and said that, "Aha, you mean of course call a color film for cameras, but if you don't want to call a color film rather than Kodjo Akolor film, then we can't help you."